Hi, welcome to the Gamesplainer. I'm Jeff the Gamesplainer, and today I'm Gamesplaining Coimbra. If you've watched the Gamesplanation, you'll have an idea of how the game plays. I have set this up as a two-player game. Blue versus red. The starting positions that they've managed to gain is blue has this card, which means that he gets a 1 discount whenever he takes a shield, and he also has this one, which pushes him forward 1 extra on the money track. We've taken 2 and 1 points on the green and orange, and the other player has pushed forward 3 on the purple track. He will gain all those things whenever he takes one of the black cards. We also push forward 1 on the shield track and move 1 extra around the map. So he's moved that to there. Okay, let's get started. To start with, blue will take a thing and go there. Red will go there. Blue is going to go for that. Red is going to go for that also. And blue will go up there. Red's going to only be able to afford that, so he'll go there. And we'll see what happens. Okay, now we work through our section. So blue is going to start by getting that, which will get him 7 of something. So he'll take the 7 shields straight away. Then we come down to this track, so blue is going to go first, and blue is going to select this guy, which will give him 3 movement, 1, 2, 3, on the shield, and we'll get him some bonuses when we get up to the E section. And he has spent 4 money to be able to get that. Red is going to get this one, which gives him some crowns. It's going to cost him 4 money. 1, 2, 3, 4, and that's some endgame points. So he's really going after black right now and move his green 1 forward 2. So it comes to the same spots. And he gets that back. Then we come down here. So this one is going first. So he takes the highest card on the left. Then that one will also take the next highest card on the left. So those were both 3s. Then we get to blue purchasing one of those 2 cards, and he thinks he'll get this one, so it's 2 more money. 1, 2. Push him forward 2 on that track. 1, 2, and moves him 2 around the map, and that then goes there. That goes underneath. So blue going 2 around the map. He thinks that he might actually start by going up to here, putting one of his markers on it. What that now means is every time he places here, so he gets one of these spots, he's getting 4 points for doing so. Now we come down here, and he's going to have to spend shields, which means one of these 2. And he thinks it's worth taking that one. So it's 6 shields. He's got another marker. 3 movement forward, 2, 3 on the black section. Then each other player has to give him 1 money and 1 shield, and that has now been used. That die goes back. Because we're up to one of these dice now, we take the left one out, and then we will purchase this one for 3 more money. 1, 2, 3. He gets 2 points on the orange track. That allows him to move his shields forward 2 and his meeple around that 2 spaces. And he's going to head downwards, so the one directly below him, 1, that allows him to, every time he places a disc above a monastery, like we're doing at the moment, these are called monasteries by the way, he's going to get 1 extra point. So he's 1 and then 2 as his second movement. Okay, we've now finished with that C section. We go to the D section, which is counting up the number of crowns that we have. So blue has 2 down here. Red has 4, has 5. So red is now the first player. Then we move over to paying things out. So red will now go first. He gets to take 2 lots of the black track and 1 lot of the orange track. So he's moving up 3. 1, 2, 3 on his money. And he's moving up 1, 2, 3 for 1 die, 1, 2, 3 for the second die. And those castle tops just go back in. for next turn. So what we did then was just based on the color. It had nothing to do with the number. The number is to do here, the color is to do over there. We then go to blue. Blue is getting a movement in the purple, so he has 2 movement, and it's probably worth his while to head down the track again. 1, 2. So it hasn't got him anywhere, but he's done his movements. Orange gets him 3 money. 1, 2, 3, because of the placement on that track. And then the white die allows him to choose one of any of the things to do. So what he might do is use that white die as if it is a purple. So he'll be able to move this guy 2 more spots. So he goes 1, which pushes him up on the black track, another 3 spots. 1, 2, 3, and then 2. And he's working his way around to kind of get to other ones as well. Okay, that was the E section, and now we get to the F section, which is these voyages at the bottom, and this is end game points. So red goes first. Red can't afford to do any of the ones on this side because his money is so low, but he can afford to do his shields. He currently has 1 of those certificates. So at the moment, this is worth 1 point to him. It's probably worth holding off on this one just for the moment to see what happens. It's definitely worth holding off to see what happens with that one. Because this one's talking about having 10 cards. So at the moment he's got 1, 2, 3, he's got 5 cards. It's a matter of if he can pick up 10 cards for everyone in excess of that, he will get points at the end of the game. So he's on his way to be able to do that, but we'll wait and see on that. There's no point in having that if he's not going to get above the 10 cards. It's probably worth his while at the moment to grab that one for 5, and we can move forward. And blue also can't afford anything on the money side. He has 1 certificate at the moment as well. He might actually take the certificate, so he'll go there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So he's desperately looking for certificates now because that's going to get him extra points at the end of the game. Okay, once that's happened, all of those tokens to the left come off. All cards left over go up into the discard pile. These tokens come up to the top. We re-deal so we can see what's coming out. These tokens then get put back on. The way they're being put on is from the top coming down, looking for the first one of that colour. So the last one's orange, which will go there. And then we go into phase 1 of the next round. Look, I think that's as good a place as any to stop the game. If you have any comments or suggestions, please write them below. If you have any games that you would like to be Gamesplaned, please shoot me an email at thegamesplainer@gmail.com. Follow me on Instagram and Twitter at thegamesplainer to keep up to date with the games I'm playing. Subscribe to my videos to keep up to date with the games that I'm gamesplaining. And until next time, enjoy gaming.